speak as well. We discussed about the conversational leadership. I think the man who emphasizes father is none other than Joe, so please let's welcome him on stage.
Makofi tafadhali.
Thank you so much. Ladies and gentlemen, the Cabinet Secretaries present, PSs, governors, senators, members of parliament, CECs from our counties, and all families of this great and wonderful event. God is good, very good. My name is John Wangi, as you've been told, and I stand here because I'm a Kenyan who believes in great leadership. And when I look at all of you today, I am so impressed to see how much hopeful we remain as a country today. And I want to talk about a very simple topic entitled Becoming the Advantage. I will talk about becoming the advantage because I have lived long enough, and you too have lived long enough to realize that a place can be changed by one person. That there are some constituencies that were doing so good until someone arrived. I'm not saying it's you, I'm saying some constituencies. And there are some constituencies that were doing so badly until you arrived, and now they are doing so well. I don't know your case. Look at your neighbor, please. I'm not talking about you. I'm just saying look at your neighbor. Some counties will do so well until another government comes. And some counties will do so bad until another government comes. I don't know your case. I don't know you. Like personally, maybe the person as a manager in this meeting, maybe is our former county commissioner, Bwana Francis Sigini. When I was a young boy, you are our county commissioner in Kirinyaga. When I see you there, we don't together na pombe around. I remember even to date. Do you know my conversation in class 8 was about local blues and the fight? That was inspiring. And you know, I picked that when I saw you enter. I remember, wow, this man, he was disaster to all the local brewers. And you did a good job. So many of us were able to go to school, and Kirinyaga became number one in KCP all the time you are there. A clap for Mweshimiwa, he did a good job. You may not know you touched anybody. As you sit there, maybe you're thinking about Sotik, where I usually come to Ronald Apostle to speak to students, but you have been impacted. When I see George there, Mweshimiwa, George going, and my lecturer, PSV talk in Moi University, School of Tourism and Business, you lectured us there. I liked it when I saw you. I saw innocence, Mweshimiwa, my schoolmate in Moi University. It's amazing because we are not strangers. We are not strangers to each other. We are one people, we are one nation. All of us would like a good country for our children. Kama unaketi hapa, ukifikiria ya kwamba we are the most important, I am sorry, we are not. Our children are the most important. Because as we live now, we are in our other half of life. And I usually say this, if you are above 40 years, you are in the second half of your life. Ni mimi husema kwamba umbwa akiingia msituni, when a dog enters a forest, the farthest the dog can run to the forest is up to the center of the forest. After that, the dog is not running into the forest. The dog is running out of the forest. The faster you run, the faster the forest. I have a workshop ya chuma. And everybody you know that I am a person who does artwork. Na mimi kazi yangu ni kuchora watu. Na nakumbuka wakati nilianza kuchora watu after university, nilikuwa nachora mtu nikimpelekea picha anasema si yeye, namwambia wewe. Mimi siwezi kuchora na unasema si wewe, ni wewe. You have to take your photo. But I went ahead na nikaweka workshop ya kuchora. Wafanyikazi wangu walikuwa wanaenda nyumbani na shida kubwa sana. Lazima tungewatafutia taksi ya kuwapeleka nyumbani. Until Madam Waiguru akaweka mataa zikakuja action. Now they go home and the spirit right brought by a leader. What am I saying? The decision of a leader can change a whole narrative. And that is exactly why you are here. A clap for your neighbor, please, because your neighbor is a great person. And therefore, as I sum up, because I don't have to say everything, I want to say this. The leader is a dynamic, and listen to this. The leader is a dynamic, life-giving element. The leader is a dynamic, life-giving element in every institution. And without the leadership of the leader, the resources of production in that area remains as resources but never become production. That you can have a lot of resources but they never help anybody because there is no leadership. And I add up to say this, that the quality and the performance of the leader of that area, the quality and the performance, because you can be a high quality person but you are lacking performance, but you are a good person. That is why we say good for nothing, but you are good. But now it's for nothing. I'm not saying it's you, I'm saying someone can be good and then it's for nothing. And the good thing, one of the Starleaders tonight, they are not good for nothing. Clap for your neighbor once again. Because they have done something noticeable. And so I said the quality and the performance of the leader of the area is the only effective advantage an area can have. The only effective advantage any area can have in this nation is the person in charge. One decision can save a dying woman. One decision can save a dying man mwenye amekosa dialysis. Na uamuzi wako peke yako mtu mmoja can save a million children. And that is why having you tonight is such a blessing. We must always have a lot of hope in our leaders because they are there to make sure that our lives are better. I am not ignorant of the fact that our leaders in Kenya are not appreciated. We do so much to people who insult us. I remember a friend of mine, ametoka Manu huko upande wa Kabarak, when there was no mambo ya CDF, no devolution. Watu wanakufa kwa barabara wakienda hospitali. Akakazana hadi akajenga maternity through a lot of borrowing money from places. And people insulted that man to the face. I know you can serve people and they may never be grateful, but serve as if you are serving God. And I will tell you this, even when you are gone, many years after you are gone, your family will always have your blessing. And therefore get it right, and it will be for you and for your children's children. And I want to say this as I give you a few tips to take home. That leadership exists for two reasons that I will give. Leadership exists, number one, to cause change. Leadership exists to cause change. Yes. Wherever you are serving, if there is no change that is you are serving. Ni yule kiongozi akisema anaenda watu wanashika kwani mlikuwa. Because watu hawako notice. Ni yule kiongozi akirudi anasema nimerudi, watu wanasema haukuwa. I am not saying ni wewe. I am saying there are some leaders who have no effect. Such that even if you are not there, things will be the same. And even if they are there, things are the same. Please be someone who creates difference where you live. Number two, leadership exists to make what is desirable first possible, then actual. Understand this? Leadership exists to make first what is desirable first possible, then actual. And that's about vision. Let me tell you something. If you want to make a hospital, my dear Bwana Sige, you want to make a hospital, it must first be put in your mind. And if you see the hospital cannot be done in your mind, it can never be done on the ground. The hospital must be